Hi everyone, it's me, Pastor Jeremy. I hope you have had a fantastic summer, but fall is just around the corner. And so I am recording this video to invite you to come back to church. After 2.5 years of pandemic, we are finally reopening more fully this fall at Tigard United Methodist Church, and we're resuming those activities and ministries that we just know will continue to be worthwhile and will help us bless one another and to serve the community around us. Now, when I say come back to church, I am specifically inviting you to come back to Sunday morning in-person worship. Starting on the 11th of September, our Sunday morning worship gathering will be at 9:30. We are reopening Jubilate on Sunday mornings that same day. Child care will be available for children 5 and under. On that Sunday, we're starting a new 4-week series called Reunited, and It Feels So Good. You remember that song from the late 70s, right? This worship series will be an opportunity for us to celebrate with joy that we can gather in person to worship God as a community of faith. Now, we will continue to live stream our service on YouTube every Sunday. We know that some of you prefer to join us online, and some of you, due to health concerns, can't join us in person, or at least not just yet. But I have to confess to you, I have a bias for gathering in person for worship. There's something about being together in the same space as we sing and pray and ponder and listen together, and as we sense the stirring of the Holy Spirit among us as we worship as a community of faith. I hope I might get the chance to see you in person on a Sunday this fall. Now, when I invite you to come back to church, I don't mean only Sunday morning. There are lots of ways to find community and connection through Tigard United Methodist Church. You might drop by our Jubilate coffee shop when it opens during the week, a little later in September. Or if you have small children in your life, you might bring them to the indoor play park when it opens at the end of September. If you have teenagers in your life, they can find a welcoming, inclusive community through our youth group, led by Jeff Lowry. You might choose to participate in my Monday book group or the pastor's Bible study that I'm starting this fall. Or maybe you will choose to begin volunteering at the Bethlehem House of Bread food pantry, helping us to share food with our neighbors. There are lots of opportunities to move away from the loneliness and the isolation of the pandemic and to find community and connection through our church. Now, we know that the pandemic is not over. We continue to monitor the prevalence of COVID in our area, and we will take steps if needed to help keep people safe when they're participating in church activities. Of course, we also invite you to take responsibility for your own safety when you are participating in church activities, maybe by wearing a mask or making sure that you're current with your vaccination and booster shots. Finally, there are several ways to stay informed about what's happening around our church. The best way is to sign up for our weekly email that comes out every Friday. It has information about the upcoming Sunday worship service and other information about things happening around the church. You can sign up for that weekly email by contacting the church office or by going to our church website, tigardumc.com. That's also another place where you can find information about what's happening at the church, and you can also find information at our church Facebook page. Of course, I encourage you to always feel free to reach out to me with a phone call or with an email. I would be delighted to hear from you, to reconnect with you, and to help you find a way to plug into what we have happening around our church. The last 2.5 years have been hard, but by the grace of God, we found our way through, and we are excited to more fully reopen and get back to those activities and ministries that we know will be a blessing to us and to many in our community. I hope I might get to see you in person sometime this fall. God bless you.